Hello, and welcome back to the Ed and Rain Variety Multi-Hour Extravaganza, Season 2, in which Doris gets her oats. This is show number 201. I'm Ed Ryan with my wife Rain. We have done 200 shows prior to taking a nice long break. We took our last show was 19 days ago, to be specific. We had a nice camping trip, and that was really nice. And now we're back, and we're ready for some more shows. We're going to do 6 shows this month of October. Today is Wednesday, October the 6th. And like I said, we're going to do 6 shows this month, every Wednesday, and 2 of the Fridays. Not this week, but next week, the 15th and the 29th. So that's our schedule. Thank you, good night. No. Today's show, we're happy to be back. I'm very glad to be doing the shows still and keeping in touch with all our friends and soul family. And today's theme, we always have a theme. First of all, speaking of the soul family, how are you? We missed you. Did you miss us? We bought you all souvenirs, but then we didn't see you, so we ate them. That's how it goes when they're perishable. But here we are. I hope you've had a great 3 weeks. We did some good. We had some really nice camping trip. It was crazy, a little hectic. We had to change campsites after 4 nights and move to another campsite. We knew that in advance, but it was challenging, but it all worked out. There was one day we spent. It was a Thursday. I remember that. It rained like all day and all night. Seriously, all day and all night, and heavy. Not just it's raining again. You can't like. It was nuts. It let up like 2 or 3 times, and that was the times we went out and did stuff real quick, like set this up, get to the other tent, and set up a screen house for the other site, and then it started raining again, crazy. But other than that, we had some beautiful days, and we went into town a couple of times, which was nice. There was an Oktoberfest at the, what do they call that brewery? Yeah, the brewery up there. So there's a nice Oktoberfest, an outdoor festival with some live music and food and drink. And that was really nice. We haven't gone to one of those in, since 2019.
Tell them about the bus.
The bus. Oh yeah. We saw this brewery up there. This place they have live music a lot, and what they have as a stage is a bus, a reconverted bus, not the old yellow school bus, but similar to that, I guess. But it was painted all silver, and once you get on the bus and go left, it's gutted out completely, and the side of the, let's just say the bus is facing to your right. I forget how TV works if you're watching me, but I'll go this way. The bus is facing to the right. The entire side panel opens down like a Murphy bed, and it's a stage. And inside, a set of drums, it's all the amplifiers, mixing board, and that's all it was. And then at the end, there wasn't a bathroom in it. No, it was just a stage. Down at the end, there was maybe a little closet space, to put the cases.
Driving it back.
And then it's movable. Yeah, it's not just.
It goes anywhere on the property.
It was so cool. I was like, that's really how you drive around and perform, boy. It was like a showmobile that you could drive.
We should buy that and live in there, right?
I could live in it. That's right. But we're still here in the good old Long Island, USA. And how's everybody? Rain's still trying to log on,
yes,
I assume?
Almost done.
That's okay. I'm going to get the program started with a few, tell you what's going on today, and then let's get to the music. But we will get your comments in a little bit. Rain's trying to get on the other. We always have problems. As you know, Facebook has been having problems, if you've heard.
Yes.
$6 billion worth of problems.
Yeah.
But that don't confront me none, says the great George Thorogood. Today's program, since we are back, and I hope that's right. After the trip, we got back and I did a few gigs. It was nice, fun stuff. We went to the AOH barbecue on Sunday, so nice. AOH Division 2, and I'm going to be there this Sunday. Everyone is welcome for a breast cancer awareness fundraiser. And it's a $5 donation. They have a great backyard there. We were just at the AOH Division 2. That's on 27 Locust Avenue in Babylon. And there's going to be a whole fundraiser from noon till 6 p.m. this Sunday, which is the 10th, I believe. And I'll be playing from 3 to 6 o'clock. I'm going to do 3 hours at the back end. And it's just a wide open backyard area with picnic tables and games for the kids, a whole family affair. There'll be food available, drink, of course. It's an AOH. There's a full bar. AOH, by the way, means the Ancient Order of Hibernians, in case you're wondering. It's an Irish Catholic organization. And I belong to Division 2 in Babylon.
Division 2.
Division 2.
Ooh.
So anyway, let's get to some music. I'll tell you what's going on today. We're going to celebrate our new season. We're calling it a new season. Have you noticed any changes in the decoration? The wardrobe department got zero budget, just so you know. The wardrobe department got zero budget, but we did get there's a few extra pieces around the set, and a few taken away. We cleared some space to make some space, to grow, as it were, and to add things as we go. But of course, we kept some perennials. We'll always have our Jerry Garcia and Dancing Bear on the rocking chair that we won at an AOH raffle two, 3 years ago.
See, you gotta go to the AOH.
I gotta go AOH, man. Our Imagine Pillow from Kenny and Sue stays a live piece of music, also from Kenny and Sue. Of course, we got our Jimmy Durante statue down there, my dad's favorite performer. And our Jimmy Giraffe as well, been nicknamed, with the happy hour sign around his neck. And Walrus, Fred Piscott, gets to stay. And other things we've got going around.
These were some nice things that the
Beetle
Bartels.
The Baron and Baroness Bartel of Beetletown and Brother Baron have sent us.
My YouTube beautiful glass etched tile, these beautiful glass bottles. She gave us these signs, so that was nice. We have on the other side, I have my cool, this I love. Vince gave me this. I love this.
Vince Sansone? Oh
yes,
yeah, that's really cool.
The General Jukebox. Is that
General
not,
Jukebox.
Is that not the coolest?
At your service.
I love that. So,
Speaking of General Jukebox, Vince also was on my case, suggested many times that I should do more original songs, shows with original songs. So that's how we're going to start our second season. We're 201st
and
show.
One extra special
Hold on,
one.
as you can see, the 201st, we've got our little numbers here, 201. Okay,
I
you
didn't
want to talk
forget
about
this
sure.
gift.
Well, I'll wait on this then and wash that down.
Just because it was so
We'll
sweet.
start our second season with a toast.
Yes.
These are from Bob and Helene Kennedy,
Yes.
who were on the road upstate in various places, including Woodstock and other.
And Lake George and
And
stuff.
they wanted to bring us back a souvenir.
They did a wonderful road
And we
trip.
said, we could always use shot glasses. These are beautiful.
These are gorgeous. We
We're
love
going
them,
to start
and we
these
thank
with
you for
peace,
them.
love, and harmony. I love
Yes,
the colors on
yes.
it. Straight from Woodstock,
Straight from
New York.
Woodstock.
Cheers to a great second season, everybody.
Thank you, guys.
So, in keeping with Vince's suggestion that I do more original shows, and being that we just came off a camping trip, we're going to we'll see you in a little bit. We're going to do an original show today and next Wednesday. There's part 1 and part 2, and the only thread of these songs is that they were all written while we were away camping. Most of them are at the campsite where we're outdoor tenting. I believe a handful, and by a handful I mean like 3. That's all I can carry in my hand. We're at places where we were in a cabin, but it was still rustic, maybe not quite camping,
More like
but
a
away out in the wilderness. That's where I like to get my inspirations. And some of these songs are about camping, but they're not all. And some of them are just fanciful, made up stories. Some of them are real stories or felt emotions, and some are meditative. It's a whole wide variety, and some of them are just. I like to write songs sometimes that are just humorous, kind of not funny, but like whimsical. I enjoy that. I like to show my whimsy.
You do have whimsy.
There's a phrase you don't often hear. Hey, show her your whimsy. That'll close the deal. Okay.
It did. What can I say? Extra whimsy.
All right, so we're going to start. Actually, the whimsical song is the second one, so let me start with this one. There's no rhyme or reason to the order of these. It's not chronological. It's just all songs that I've written while camping. But I'll start out the program with a few songs about the place that we like to go. We've been going to the same place for about 26 years, 25 years. We just figured out we've been going steady. for 27 years
Yeah.
this past month.
Yeah.
So we've been going camping at least 25 years. At
Or
least.
26, I think we
I don't
started
know.
right away.
I can't remember. But it
So
expanded to
wonderful.
twice a year. So there's one place that we really love to go, and it's very peaceful, and it's a pond. And so I wrote a song about it, about the experience of going there while being there, inspired by the beautiful water, and just called it Little Water Pond. I know it's kind of a fey expression, not to put a
see
bad.
it.
Yeah. No, I mean the expression itself. Oh, Little Water Pond. It's kind of, light, if it were, but that's how I felt at the time, and I'm not going to apologize for it now. So here's a little song about why we go camping, and especially to this place. And then I'm going to do a song called Going Camping, which is very whimsical. I'm going to show off my whimsy. I swear, by the end of this program, I'm going to expose my whimsy.
I thought you said they were going to be blown away by your whimsy.
You're going to be blown away by my whimsy? I don't know about that. Anyway, this one's called Little Water Pond, and let's hear how it goes. Oh, and all that talking, and my guitar went out of tune. I can't believe it. Oh, have we got anybody? That really went out of tune.
Oh, yeah, we have
Good.
Ellen Osek.
Ellen and George, I know you had a rough summer. I'm
Yes, I
so
was
glad
thinking about
you're back in the saddle again. Or as we call them, the Duke and Duchess of Ronkonkoma. Next stop, Babylon.
Awesome. And then also Joey Ambrosino.
Joey Ambrosino
And
and his brother Rick. We know Rick is
he's
got
back
it.
home now.
Oh, he's back home again.
And
Good.
he had a
Rick had a
little
little episode. He had to go
yeah.
back in the hospital for an infection.
Yes.
Rick Ambrosino, we've been praying for him for about a month now, right?
Yeah,
Did a
it's
few
gonna
shows
take
for
a
him. He went through some major surgery. It's going to take a long time, not that long, but a long time to recover and heal completely.
And then
And so, hello, Joey. Hello,
Yes,
Rick.
we love you guys and miss you guys. I was talking to him yesterday. He was wondering how we were doing, how camping went. So we answered all those questions for him.
Actually, you're gonna hear some of these songs you'll know because I've played them many times. Some of them you don't know because I've never played them. They're just stuff we keep for camping. And you're also going to hear a brand new song that I wrote while on this camping trip. So it's all over the place. And plus, in my opinion, after the meditation, you're going to hear a song that I would consider the most well-written song I've ever done.
Wow.
Ooh, what could it be?
And we
All right.
use that for meditation as well, so that's impressive. All right, and we also have Marilyn Weingard. She's joining us.
Hello, Marilyn. Thank you for joining us. You're saying, yeah, stop talking and get to some music.
And Mama, well, you got to
We're
tune
getting
so
there.
it's and Mama is joining us.
Hello, Mama Suzanne.
Before she goes to Tap Classic. No, Zumba today. It's Zumba today. It's only
Zumba.
Yoga,
That's how you do it. It's a
dance,
combination. Zumba. That's how it goes.
Maybe we should use that.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So hi, Mama B.
Hello, everybody. Welcome. And here we go. Songs I've written while camping. Hey, little water pond. Soon I will stare in your eyes. I'm on my way. Little water pond. To gaze at your wide open skies. Deep in my consciousness stream. You're a part of the dream. And I want to be part of your scene. So where I'll be is the water pond. Standing on solid ground, feeling my senses around, knowing the world's not around. And I'm gonna roll away. Whoops, I'm gonna try that again. And I'm gonna float down the river of silence and peace. Silence and peace. And I'm gonna throw away this false bravado till no one can see me, till no one can see me at all. say, so you'll find me, and then I blew it.
I know, that's my
So
favorite part.
that's my favorite part too. So you'll find me.
You
Have to
needed my
walk
help on
on.
that.
What's that?
I think you needed my help on that. We never not singing alone. I think I changed it. Because that's like our opening camping fire song.
Yeah, we've been doing that one for a long time. That's one of the first songs I wrote about the place anyway. Usually I just go there and look around, get inspired with whatever pops into my head, and write a song, because I like to write. And then one of the days it was like, you know what I feel? I feel like just writing about the pond. And that started a trend, because we've done a lot of songs about outdoors now. Yes, ma'am.
We have Mo and Chris joining us.
Maureen and Chris, you mean the Lord and Lady Lawdon of Delaware.
And we also have Peggy.
Hey, guys.
So we have to weave her wave.
Oh, I was waving already. Peggy Weaver, be a weaver waver. I'm a waver, he's a waver, she's a waver, they're a waver.
We're all
Wouldn't you be a weaver waver too? Weaver waver, be a weaver waver. Maureen and Chris, I hope everything's well in Delaware. And let's continue. I know Maureen likes original songs, so let's keep moving. Oh, it's all right. So this next one is called Gone Campin'.
Oh,
And I spell that G'On'. That's gone. Gone is the first word. And campin', a regular without a G with apostrophe. 3 apostrophes in a 2-word title. That's whimsy.
That's camping. The tequila was flowing. It was
All right. I forgot about the whimsy remark till now.
I liked it.
I like it too.
It was cute. We have to make a song about that.
Yeah, got me right. Should I raise this?
Yeah, maybe if you want.
Because it's just so low.
I think you said that.
Yeah. All right. There's a little whimsical tune. Oh. Feeling the whimsy already, are you?
Oh, I'm celebrating. I
Go-
love this guy.
Gone camping. Here we go. Well, I got me a tent, and I got me a wife, and I'm going camping for the rest of my life. There's no one else allowed, 'cause three's a crowd. I leave it in the morning, come rain or shine. By the time we're camping, everything will be fine. Guzzle from a jug, nuzzle and a hug. Go into the water, better bring us a canoe. But there's no one else invited, 'cause there's only room for 2. We'll catch a little piece, catch and release. There's no television, no telephone, no telling what we'll do when we get out alone. There's no telemarketers and no telescope, just a tug of our dew and a perfect view, and 2 hearts that are filled with hope when weather's always changing. We like to set up when it's warm, but 10 minutes later we're in the middle of a storm. 10 minutes worth of rain, it's bright and sunny again. See the chipmunk in the footpath, see the eagle in the air. I like to see the deer and beaver, but I don't want to see no bear. Every star comes out at night, now ain't that a sight? There's no television, no telephone, no telling what we'll do when we get all alone. There's no
register, I think.
Yeah. It was.
It
I wrote it
was a
too
little
low.
brighter.
Well, when I wrote it, I always had it in my head that you'd sing it low, like
But I like the low
like an
one.
old time
I think that's what I
country
was
singer.
trying to say. I liked it lower better.
They really,
Yeah.
really got me a
You
tail.
that country.
Yeah, got me a wine. Yeah.
I think I like it better.
Really? Well, it's easier to sing higher. Let me tell you that.
All right, well, it's still as good.
No, I didn't mean the key. I did mean the key, though.
A little bit of smoke.
Goes up your nose? No, that's two different things.
That's
No.
not the way it goes.
That's not the way it goes. Not when we can.
No.
All right. All right, for the next bit, I need the union because I'm not allowed to move things. I'm
You
gonna-
and I get extra for this.
Yes, you do. You get extra loving.
Yeah. First, we gotta fix the rug because.
Oh, no. Double
that'll-
union
yeah,
scare.
Double. Okay, here we go. Ta-da. Lifting off the chair.
All right, thank you very much. I got to sit down for some of these because I play better. We hope. Move that for a sec. There's a song called "Sentimental Skies." Just staying in the we're staying in the outdoor theme right now. Even though all these songs were written outdoors, but a lot of them have nothing to do with it. I'm starting the show with a bunch that do. This is Sentimental Skies, just looking at them being inspired. Now, sometimes when I write, and this is not an ego thing, but I sometimes write from the point of view of a higher power, you know what I mean, or God, or just somebody who's in control and trying to soothe people, you know what I mean? Maybe it's just from a priest's point of view or a clergyman's point of view, but I think higher than that. So this is really about a person who is having trouble in life, you know, struggling through life, trying to get a foothold on who they are, and this is coming from the point of view of someone who's comforting them. There you go. It's called Sentimental Skies, and we'll see if I can pick it out. Oh, here we go. Sentimental skies gather in your eyes, opening the door for anyone to see. Temperamental rain falls upon your pain, dampening you more than anyone should be. But my love is true, and I offer it to you. Will you stay with me? I will stay with you. Sentimental heart, born to play your part, offering your soul for everyone to feel. Temperamental wind knocks you back again, resisted as you hold to anything that's real. But my love is true, and I offer it to you. Will you stay with me? I will stay with you. Yes, my love is true, and I offer it to you. Will you stay with me? I will stay with you. I will stay with you. I will stay with you. forgot about the flying potatoes.
You
It's
never
been so
forget.
long.
Yeah.
You can't forget the flying potatoes. They were a great aerial act back in the circus days in the 1920s, I believe. They called the flying potatoes. It was a bunch of Irish guys came over. If you remember the story of New York City, they wouldn't let the Irish have work right away. There was like no Irish allowed. So the only jobs they could get was in the circuses. And they were called the flying potatoes for obvious reasons. It was pretty racist at the time, but you could get away with those things back then. They played without a net, and eventually they became the flying mashed potatoes because they weren't very good at it.
But it was tasty.
There was
Mashed potatoes, spuds potatoes.
Sorry, went off on a rant there, but thank you for listening. All right, here's a song. I'm going to stay seated for this next one because it's another guitar picking song. Then I'll be up for a while. I don't want to overwork the union by having to get up and down too many times with the chair.
You just don't want to overpay me.
I don't want to pay you at all. Never mind overpay you. Cheers, everybody. God bless you. This is a fun ditty.
Yeah, this one's special to me.
We call this place, the rainy day tree house, if you've noticed, because we have a little porch back there. We're on the second floor, but we have a nice outdoor screened-in porch that we call our tree house.
Because it's next to a really nice tree that usually houses a little
And it's
home
attached
for
to
squirrels.
the house that we live in. So
Yeah.
it's a tree and a house. We're so clever. But the rainy day, and it's spelled Rainee, which is how her family used to spell her nickname, Rainy. Instead of just Rain, they call her Rainy with two E's. So I had this song picked out. It's an instrumental. It was for years. One of the earliest things I wrote in the ponds there, right?
Yeah.
And I think it's supposed to be on a capo. That sounds right. Oh no, I said I'm going to do it open.
Oh, you did.
Yeah, I changed it. It was written on a capo, but for years I had this little ditty going, and I'll just play it. And then eventually wrote lyrics to it. But I did call it Rainy Day Sunshine back in the day, because she was, rainy, and we were there. And I just thought it was a clever title, A Rainy Day Sunshine, because it was a happy tune.
Happy time.
In fact, when we got married, instead of numbers on our table, we had the names of songs, original songs of mine that were, from various things that people knew, and that was the name of your table. So when you got your card, it said the name of it. And one of them was Rainy Day Sunshine, even though it was an instrumental that hadn't been recorded yet, or ever.
I think it was my family's table, actually.
Somebody's.
On my side, maybe.
Not sure.
Yeah.
But here's the song. We wrote lyrics for it later and made it like a wedding day party, as if you're going to have one of those outdoor old-fashioned hippie parties in a tent, in the field rather, with a tent and all that. And it goes from day to night and night to day.
And remember, I used to tell you whenever you would play that, I would always think of that chorus part.
Time of our lives.
Yeah, we'll have a party.
The time, yeah, she kept saying that. I'm like, I don't think that's what it is.
I'm like, but I
And
just
10 years later, we're like, all right, let's make
Let's
that
try
what it is. And here it is. It's half instrumental, so I hope you enjoy it. Rainy Day Sunshine. sunshine, the time of our lives. Yes, hearts will be pure, loved ones and more. Open the door, and it's rainy day sunshine. We'll have a party, the time of our lives. Dancing and singing until the sunrise. Rainy day sunshine, the time of our lives. And Debbie, because I sang the wrong key.
I know.
And it's rainy day sunshine. We'll have a party, the time of our lives. Dancing and singing until the sunrise. Having a party, the time of our lives. Dancing and singing the time of our lives. Rainy day sunshine, the time of our lives. I forgot I was supposed to whistle during the instrumental, and I was supposed to sing an octave higher since the beginning. You know,
That's why we're doing these songs, because Ed needs to remember what he needs to do.
I forgot to remember to forget.
Right. You know.
Actually, unfortunately, I remembered to forget.
Well, if you don't use it, you lose it, right? So you gotta remember that.
That's why I'm going to show my whimsy. If
Right.
you don't use it, you'll lose it.
Gotta give some love to these songs so you remember.
All right. Standing up again. Standing up for what's right. All right, here's two songs in a row, very special to us, and I don't even need these lyrics.
And
Yay.
Peggy says she loved that song.
Who's that?
Peggy Leeper
Oh,
says
thank
she
you.
loves it.
It's a nice, dancey, bouncy, happy tune, isn't it? I used to play it up here, and we had it bouncing around for like 10, 11 years. You know?
Yeah.
It's like,
It's my favorite to hear that. It's like fun.
something like that. All right.
Yes. What do you need something?
We're going to go, no, I'm all right. We're going to do a song called The Last Monday of a Long September. You may know this song if you have my CD called Make It So. And I've played it a bunch of times on this program. In the last 201 shows, I probably played it 4 times, I guess. So let's see if you were paying attention. This is a song I wrote when we were both a bit down about things in our lives, whether it be personal things or professional things. But it was all had to do with relationships, like and how we interact with other people and how they perceive us. And
Things out of your power.
there you go. So we were camping at our spot in September. We were there late in the month, and that particular Monday, which happened to be the last Monday of that September, it was just a long month for us. We had gone through some things. We were still trying to figure things out. Not between us, but between
The world.
the world
And
and us individually and us as a couple.
Yeah.
So it was just, like, what's going on here? So it was a nice trip. And then that Monday, for whatever particular, it was just one of those great days.
It was magical.
We just had a great day.
The way
Everything
the
went
leaves fell off
right.
the
and
trees.
we had a beautiful time. So on the Tuesday, or was it? I don't even know if it was that day.
It was that day.
That day, that evening.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because
We're
it was
still
like
having a
all
good
day,
time.
like the way that it was just such. Sometimes you go up there and it's really, really cold and it can be bitter and it's survival. You're camping, but when you get those beautiful days where it's warm, I know you want to start, but like. And it's fall, and the leaves just slowly fall off the tree like snowflakes, and it's just so warm. And you're looking over at the pond, and you're hearing all nature, and you're smelling it all, and the fire's going, and the food's going. And you don't have to do anything but have a little drink and listen to Ed.
I'm almost there.
That is my peaceful spot. That is where my soul likes to go.
So we had a great day.
It was,
It was
we
one of those-
made bad
and,
things into good things.
And toward the end of the day, I guess I started writing it. Maybe I fixed it up the next day because I
Yeah,
remember
you
writing
always
it during
do.
the sun. I wrote this song called The Last Monday of a Long September. It was a long September, and how that was the best thing that I'll remember. Oh, I gave away the rhyme. Who ever thought of rhyming remembered with September until I came along? Nobody.
I think a few people. But...
I'm sure of it. Anyway, this is called The Last Monday of a Long September. It's a little bit bluesy, not whimsy. Worry about a thing, 'cause I'll protect you from everything. I know they hurt you and you're feeling so much pain, but whatever doesn't kill us makes us stronger again. Oh babe, I guess we made it through. It was hard for me, twice as hard for you, but the best thing that I remember is the last Monday of a long September. It's so frustrating to be misunderstood, but even more so when you know that they could. But no one listens when they only hear themselves, and you know you've got the answer, but they ask somebody else. Well, oh babe, I guess we made it through. It was hard for me, twice as hard for you, but the best thing that I remember is the last Monday of a long September. That last Monday, we lived among the trees and slept upon the earthen floor. The leaves were falling as the whole world went to sleep. It was the beginning of the ending, and that's what we went there for. So, destination, cutting of the cord. It's hard to swallow when you feel ignored, but times are changing, so I guess we've got to change. But I'd rather stay ourselves than them think that we're strange. 'Cause, oh babe, I guess we made it through. It was hard for me, twice as hard for you, but the best thing that I remember is the last Monday of a long September. Oh babe, I guess we made it through. It was hard for me, twice as hard for you, but the bestest thing that I will remember is the last Monday of a long September. There wasn't anybody else. There wasn't anybody else, anybody else, anybody else. Thank you. I was thanking them.
Please, you guys are
But thank you too.
You're welcome.
All right. Because I know at home they were just clapping so wildly.
No
that
was.
I felt compelled to say thank you.
And Ellen Osick was. And she did toast for drinks, so there you go.
Well, Ellen, back to the wine at this hour. Oh, it's 4:15. It's all right. 4 o'clock's the new 5 o'clock. Have you noticed? It's
1 o'clock?
It's 4 o'clock somewhere.
There's a clock somewhere.
All right. So, at that point in our relationship, that became a very special song to us. So I was planning within the next year, started planning to propose, and decided that the best place to do it and the best time to do it would be the following year on the last Monday of September at our special camping spot. So the following year we were in the exact same spot that we, got all that off our chest in the last Monday of last September, and last Monday of a long September rather. It just felt like, we had gotten things off. So I'm sorry. This is so distracting. I didn't mean to. That I thought it would be just a special thing that we got engaged on the last Monday of the following September at our spot, and so we did. We rented a rowboat instead of a canoe, as we always get a canoe, except this year I rented a rowboat because I knew I was going to have to get on my knee. I wanted to do it in the middle of the pond, in case she said no. Off you go. So this is the song of what happened. We got engaged in the middle of the pond in a rowboat and made it back to shore in time to celebrate and write a song about it. In fact, I'm not sure if it was that very day, again, or the following day when I wrote the song.
Well, the rain affected that, so I can't know if it rained for 10 minutes, or a few hours, and then we could go back out. So I couldn't. I remember sitting by the fire and it being.
But this song was written either that day or the next day. The day we got engaged was September 25th, 2000.
Wow.
The song's called Always Love, which is our pledge and our promise. Recall the time that's fresh in my mind. Not a long time ago, all the while it was making me smile. How was she to know? I sang a song and she sang along. We were wonderfully free. I got on my knee and we were all alone in the back of a rowboat. Only nature and God know. We promised our love. Always love. Always love. Yeah. Always. Among the trees, adrift on the breeze, rang the echoes of bliss. Soon was found beckoning ground and was sealed with a kiss. When the skies made their cloudy disguise, was so home, all alone in a rowboat. We were doing the slow float when we promised our love. Always love, always love, yeah, always. True story.
True story. He always gets a kiss when he sings that.
Then I'll sing it again.
We have a few people jumping on.
Sure. Who we got?
Let's see, we got Juan, Alonso.
Juan. Hello.
No,
Juan.
Ron.
Oh, Ron. Well, then
Sorry.
I can't hear over here.
And then Allison.
Hello, Ron. I'm
Wexler.
sorry. Hello, Ron.
Hi, Ron.
Allison. Hello.
And then we
Thank you for joining
also
us.
have, who else jumped on? Sherry Schwartz.
Hello, Sherry. Good to see my old high school friend. You're behind me, but that's all right. Not in everything, just in high school.
And I just
That's fair.
wanted
Hello, Sherry, and thank you so much for your
to
generosity.
mention two special birthdays, you should say.
Oh, two
today.
special birthdays
Do you
today.
remember who they were?
Is Jamie watching?
I don't know if he is, but sometimes they might watch later, so.
Jamie is Kane his last name?
Yes, Jamie King.
Jamie Kane
And Marilyn.
and my buddy Dave Jamat,
Yes!
the younger brother of my very first girlfriend.
Dave Man.
Dave man, Dave Jamat, I love him.
Love
He,
him. It was so nice
I
to
see
see
him.
him on
Oh,
Saturday.
I saw him on Saturday. That's right. We did a Petty Rumors gig at KJ Farrell's last Saturday. With our first indoor gig, my first indoor gig anyway, with the band,
Yeah,
and
mine
actually my
too.
first indoor gig for total.
At all.
At all. My first solo indoor gig is this Friday at Kelly's Ale House in Bohemia. If you'd like to join me from 7 to 11.
And I got the best hug from Dave. He's awesome.
Oh, Dave
Always
Jamat,
gives the best
yes.
hug.
We saw
He's
Dave
such a
Jamat on Saturday, and we had a great
So
show.
happy
The
to
Petty,
see
it
everyone.
was actually the 4th anniversary of Tom Petty's passing, and we did an all Tom Petty set, or two sets as it were, and I thought it went very well, and I really had a good time doing it, and the crowd was great, and it was really a thrill.
Really.
So all that good stuff. So happy birthday, Dave. Happy birthday, Jamie. And thank you, everyone, for joining us. Let's continue with our music. I'm going to show my whimsy.
More
This is
Did they
finally.
send it?
Oh, I hope so, because there's plenty more to come.
Yeah.
This is a silly song, but I like it.
I
But
don't know if
it's like Johnny.
silly. It is whimsy, like you said.
It's like Johnny Be Good. No, Be Good Johnny. It's the which is the googly eye version.
Men at Work?
Men at Work. It's like it's silly, but I like it. I call this Adrift on the T. Instead of Adrift on the Sea, T-E-A. That being because the two characters, well, the main character is the Mad Hatter, and the she in the song is obviously then Alice in Wonderland. So this is a song about Alice and the Mad Hatter as a love song, which really basically is using them, the idea of them as it's about us.
Yeah.
What am I going to say? I'm the crazy Mad Hatter, and she's went through the looking glass when she met me. So we call this Adrift on the T. And yes, I am the Mad Hatter. I think I have to switch this light for this light, and maybe put in some new batteries when I get a chance.
Oh,
And I have some.
okay.
All right, capo on the first fret. If you're playing along at home, capo on the first fret. Before the world, there was a girl. She took a twirl straight down the ladder, opened her eyes, changing her size, arose such a clatter. tattered. She set herself free there underground. He was renowned. He heard her sound and wished that he had her. Running through time, making a rhyme that couldn't be sadder. Just a Mad Hatter in a world without tea. Well, there's a love for everyone. There's a love for everyone. Don't you worry, don't you run. There's a love for everyone. Before the sun, she was the one. She said, have fun, 'cause humor is wisdom. It's tea for two, and me for you, and you for prism. Let's walk through the prison. Hang on to me. A meeting of minds being entwined, and nothing else matters. She and the Mad Hatter on a calico sea. Well, there's a love for everyone. There's a love for everyone. Up and let it go. 'Cause there's a love for everyone. Now all day long, she will belong within his song. A meaningless chatter. She opened his eyes, changing his size. Now nothing else matters. She and the Mad Hatter on a calico sea. She and the Mad Hatter, an illusion make three. She and the Mad Hatter, adrift on the sea. I like that one.
I do like that one.
It's silly, but I like you, Johnny.
I like no.
No, no, no. All right, speaking of silly, you're going to continue on the silly train.
Silly train.
Silly train, I love you. What's up? Oh. Aha!
The millions walking.
Getting warm, are we?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I got to raise this a little so I don't look down all the time. I think I changed it earlier. Let me move this back so I'm back in the saddle again. I'm back. Yes, baby, what's up?
The lovely and talented Rich Coyle. Oh, Cole? How do you say
Rich
it?
Coyle.
Coyle, right?
Rich Coyle.
Right.
Speaking of the show I just did Saturday, we had a fill-in keyboardist that I'd never met before. We had one rehearsal right before it, and man, this guy was aces. We had a really great time, rock and roll show. It was a real rock and roll show. I thought so. Rich, thank you. Hi, man. Good. We may have a project in the works. Mum's the word.
I loved his rock piano sounds. He had some really
Yeah,
great,
yeah. Great player, great sounds, great energy, nice guy. What else could you want? Is he rich? Wait a minute. Has he got money? All right. Anyway, Rich Coyle is his name. Thank you for joining us Saturday, and thank you for joining me today. We're going to go on the whimsical side again. This is just a silly song. It almost reminds me of like an old Cam Calloway type something that where the whole band would sing it, the whole orchestra would sing it in between riffs. And I just call it Rain, Rain. It's all about being in the rain, but also a girl named Rain. And it was just silly. I wrote this earlier this year, played it once on the program. It's just good. It's one of those good fun things, I think. You know, like if. Well, I know a girl, her name is Rain. She likes to dance in the middle of a pouring rain. And if it don't rain, rain, don't complain. She said, come on back tomorrow and we'll try it again. Rain, rain, don't go away. Please stick around so we can play. Don't need no sun to make no hay. Rain, rain, make my day. Well, I know a gal, her name is Rain. She like to kiss in the middle of a pouring rain. But if it don't rain, rain, don't complain. She says, come on back tomorrow and we'll try it again. Rain, rain, don't go away. Please stick around so we can play. Don't need no sun to make no hay. Rain, rain, make my day. Yes, I know a gal, her name is Rain. She like to wiggle in the middle of a pouring rain. But if it don't rain, rain, don't complain. She says, come on back tomorrow and we'll try it again. Rain, rain, make my day. Please stick around so we can play. Don't need no sun to make no hay. Rain, rain, make my rain, rain, don't go away. Please stick around so we can play. Don't need no sun to make no hay. Rain, rain, make my day. I thought I'd catch you on the end
No,
there.
you didn't.
All right.
Not this time.
Always trying.
I know.
All right. I like that one. I would like to get a whole full band, just drums and
Oh.
bass,
It'll be
and,
fun to dance.
and nothing else, and just everybody sing in unison.
Right, Pegs? It'll be fun to dance to that one with the full band.
This next song is apropos of nothing. It's just every now and again you get into your old head. You know, when you're writing songs, let me explain this real quick. You're writing songs, it's either usually about something you're actually going through now, or like I said, a whimsical song where you're making things up, or sometimes you take old feelings and bring them back up again and write about from that point of view, you know, even though you're not there anymore. And this is kind of what that's about, is before I found my Rain, you know, I went through a lot of heartache, very many times. So this is, I guess I tapped into that and wrote this one. I like it a lot. It's called Shelter, and it reminds me of Mike Nesmith. I love Michael Nesmith and the way he writes. It's mostly just for the last line of the chorus, but well, we'll see what you guys think. Let me limber up here. Sometimes you got to drink the water with the beer.
You tune. Good.
I will check my tuning.
And say Laura Minnie.
What's
Laura
that?
Minnie was
Hello,
joining
Laura
us.
Minnie.
Been a while. Hi, sweetheart.
Thank you for joining us. All right, let's find out what happens with Shelter. A yellow leaf falls on my head. I look again, the leaf is red. Suddenly I jump up with a start. It's time again to batten down my heart. When love comes tapping at my window, when love comes knocking at my door, I got two strong arms to build a shelter around the one heart that's seen it all before. But once I had a love divine, until it paralyzed my spine. You fool me once, and it's a sin. You fool me twice, can't fool me again. Oh, when love comes blowing at my window, when love comes pounding at my door, that it's better to have loved and lost than never to have had a love to know. Oh, but if I may have the chance to do it all again, I never would have even said hello. Oh no. But I walk these shoes I choose to wear. I am most comfortable there. And the things I thought I might have missed, but I find it easy to resist. Oh, good love comes rattling my window, when love comes kicking in my door. I've got two strong arms to build a shelter around the one heart that's seen it all before. Yeah, I got two strong arms to build a shelter around this one heart of mine. The only heart I have, it's the one heart that's seen it all before. I'm getting a little rattly in the throat there.
You want some?
Dry, a little dry.
Here it goes. You want me to get silver or me tea or something?
Silver sounds good.
Let me see if I can find something.
All right. Shelter, that's called. I like that one.
Me too. Always reminds me of that place we went to by Hunter. That's where you wrote it when Mommy came and Nelson to visit us.
Was that the Deary house?
Yeah, the Dairy House.
Oh, yeah.
With that really cool back porch out.
Yeah, they had a nice outdoor porch. These little houses you can rent when we do. I used to do Irish festivals up at Hunter Mountain for the weekend, and you go and rent a place to stay for the week, you know.
You want a
The
little
secret
honey
ingredient.
too? Or you okay?
I'll take a little sugar. No, I'm
Sugar.
kidding. 1 second before we continue. What do you got, Rain? Say hello.
I just wanted to say hi to everybody. I missed everybody. It went by so fast. I can't believe that said it was that long that we hadn't been on. But I'm looking forward to a whole new show.
Yeah, our last show was 3 weeks ago this Friday. It's only 2 days from now.
And things are trying to move forward. We're all still trying to be safe and careful out there. You know, we always want everyone to be careful. And the people who can't, like Rick and Dee, Dee had an accident and hurt her leg, and she's still laid up. And so we're here for all you guys as well. And Frank Leone just did a walk for Parkinson's, and a whole 1 mile walk. So we were really proud of him.
Wow,
God bless
good for
you.
you.
And
Right.
it was a big event, and that was great. I got to
Is
see
he
that.
watching today?
I don't know
Okay,
yet. I sent him a
just in
thing.
case,
He
hey,
might
Frank.
be at the doctor's. I don't know, but we hope he's out walking maybe.
Maybe.
And I just one quick thing. Right now, because things are a little, half Ed's working, half not. If anyone wants holiday parties, get your holiday parties in early.
yeah.
Because
Hire this guy.
Hire this guy if
He's
you
for
want
hire.
for your holiday events or
New
any,
Year's Eve house party.
or any house parties or type of parties that